In the history of 234 Drive, no other car has been requested for a review by our community members as much as the 2005 to 2010 Toyota Avalon. And honestly, I get it. We cannot post anything without seeing a comment on, when are you going to do Avalon? When Avalon? Avalon? Well, we have heard you. Toyota is normally seen as a very common, accessible car brand. Well, the Avalon is the opposite of that. The Avalon is the entry into premium Toyota. That explains why you don't see the Avalon everywhere on the road. It is a very rare car. I know, right? A Toyota that is rare and not common. Sounds weird. Today, I'll show you why buying a used Toyota Avalon is one of the perfect finds for a personal car. My name is Crank of 234 Drive. Let's get into it. Toyota says the Avalon is a mid-size sedan, but in real life, I beg to differ. This car is big. The Avalon is the biggest sedan made by Toyota up until date, and they did not even adopt the full-size sedan name for it until 2022. Big lights, big grills, big back, and that is just the Avalon being the Avalon. Based on looks, you can say it is understated luxury, not too shouty or showy. It is just right. If I was going to pick a favorite part of the car, it would be the rear. I just really like how the back looks. The rear of the Avalon is my favorite angle. So if I was going to take photos of this car, I would do it from the back. Let's get into the exciting bits. I mean the interior. The amount of space on this inside is not surprising. I mean, judging from how big it looked on the outside. But the detailing and finishing on this inside, I did not see it coming. This car feels like a Lexus, feels very, very premium. Look at it, leather seats. Once you see a car that has wooden finish, then you know that something is going on. The dashboard material is premium, no plastic, everything just feels upscale. Toyota did not come to play with the Avalon. From the steering to the way the radio hides under the garage doors, placement of the buttons feel premium, even the button material feels premium. Also, you can notice buttons on the steering, and that is not just it. This car has AC buttons on the steering, meaning while you're driving, you can control the AC. Meanwhile, this AC is dual zone climate control that allows you set two different temperatures for the left side and the right side of this car. Premium. This car has something called the memory seat function that allows you program different sitting positions for your car. Maybe somebody is sitting this time and the person can just set it to another position. That is something you don't get from any car of this year. That's now a Toyota. The rear is another experience on its own. The Avalon allows you to sit three people comfortably. If I sit in the middle, there's no hump. Like, I am good. There's no hump. Everywhere is flat and big. I love that in the Avalon. Convenience, very, very convenient. Also, the seat divider allows you to write stuff because this car was made for buses. Yes, you can keep two bottles here. You can even store something here. All your papers that you're writing stuff, you just keep it here, and the space is big. This thing can contain any size of paper if you fold it appropriately. Aside from the fact that this car has a rear AC vent, there's one feature in this car that you will not find in any other car in this price range. You can recline the rear seat with this. You can adjust the rear seat when you are being driven for a different level of comfort. That alone should add about 1 million naira to the price of this car. I am just saying, because cars that have these features are BMW 7 Series, Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Talking about the 7 Series and the S-Class, no wonder the Avalon only comes in a 3.5 liter V6 engine. There's no 4-cylinder for this car. Every Avalon is a V6 engine, but it is economical. This car is big. You need to be driven like a king. That's why Toyota said, you know what, only V6 for the Avalon. The economy is alright. This car is on the same level as every other V6 out there. It consumes a little more fuel than the Camry V6, but it doesn't consume as much as a Lexus ES350. So every other car on the Avalon's level, based on size and engine capability, the Avalon consumes the less fuel. This V6 engine is paired to a 5-speed automatic transmission that drives smoothly. It drives smoothly except when you try to go around corners. This car was built for everything except corners. Buses don't cut corners. Are you enjoying this video? If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to this YouTube channel for more updates. Let's get right back into it. The Avalon has zero problems. All you have to do as an Avalon owner in Nigeria is your due diligence. And what is that? Service your transmission once a year. Service your car at least every 5,000 kilometers with the right engine oil, and you're good to go. The Avalon has no serious problems that everybody knows. Like, there's no issue with the Avalon. Sometimes the Avalon might consume more fuel because you've not done what you're supposed to do. Maybe a spark plug is misfiring or something is just not right. The Avalon is meant to feel brand new every time you drive it. Once you hold that wooden finish steering, you're supposed to feel some coolness. Also remember that your seat is blowing you some cool breeze. So yeah, the Avalon has no issues at all. However, you should know that the Avalon is, if you're going to drive in the Avalon in Nigeria, it is prone to suspension wear and tear, ball joints, linkage and all that stuff. Your suspension will have issues maybe once in 2 years or once in 1.5 years. Do you understand? So the suspension of the Avalon is not bulletproof. It is not immune to the bad roads in Nigeria. Aside that, you're good to go on the Avalon. In summary, guys, absolutely go for this car if you need a car with space, maybe for your parents, for your family, for yourself as a corporate executive. You want to travel interstate, the Avalon works. In Nigeria today, you can buy a used 2005-2010 Avalon for between 2.8 to 3.5 million naira, depending on how neat it is. For tokes, you need to have between 3.5 and 5.2 million naira. When you are buying, the thing you need to watch out for is suspension sounds, transmission, and the engine. Like, there's no problem on the Avalon that can be hidden away from you. You will see it, you will hear it, you will feel it in the Avalon. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. The Avalon review 2005-2010. My name is Crank, and this is 234 Drive. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't done it, like this video now and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.